Attention, insane. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention, Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. With the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention, Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, Hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.BREALTV. Second week of 25. And we are live. Hello, y'all. I hope all is well with you. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy 2025.
Word up. We have Mr. Big Drum himself, the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Whose birthday? Is it Snacks' birthday? Anybody's birthday?
That's my mom's birthday today.
Somebody's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Birthday, Mom.
Yeah, good
birthday,
timing,
Mom.
Bobo. That's what a drummer's all about. Timing, yes? We got the Treehouse Crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, happy birthday to C-Minus's mother.
Yeah.
We also have Cali Blaze, Concentrate King.
What up, people?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I've been on a very, like a big hash hole run in the last 3 weeks. Just like every day,
Same.
every joint, with the exception of these, because Aton don't know how to do it. Hash holes.
Yeah.
Hash hole in the morning, hash hole in the evening,
Wow.
hash hole all night.
Yeah,
Wow.
the ones we dropped, half of them sold first day, like gone.
Dope.
Yeah, people loving them, like, because people say, "Oh, well, you could just buy the hash and buy the weed." No, you got to know how to roll that perfect.
Yes.
Well, you're gonna
Skill.
waste it, so it's not that easy. So yeah,
A certain set of skills to be able to roll that by hand and get it properly,
keep it centered.
Yeah.
You have to be an expert, not an expert.
Bam.
And, I've learned how to roll hash holes from way back, from rolling like the original hash holes with when you had that soft, dark hash.
The Moroccan style.
Yeah, and you put the snake into the joint.
Yep.
Those didn't bleed as hard as this version does now. Like this one melts like in a different way, so it just the dark hash melts a little bit different.
Ton of plant
I
material.
don't
That's why
remember-
this
Yeah.
melts.
I don't remember the dark hash making the hash.
It wouldn't, because there's so much plant
you couldn't.
material. Yeah,
Right.
You could put it as a snake in the joint,
which we did.
but it wasn't gonna burn the same way. The way that today's hash just sort of melts into the weed and it's a slower burn, tastes great.
Yeah.
Whereas that dark hash, you would get high as fuck off of it, but it wasn't always going to burn right. And it didn't have the crazy taste that today's hash does, because what Cali Blaze says, all that plant matter that was within it, you know what I mean? It still worked. You got high. Some of it tastes good. Like, I'll tell you what, you get some good blonde hash, like that kind that, they took from us at that border in Switzerland or Germany, whatever it was. That was good hash. The
lighter color means less plant material, so it'll be better. And the blonde used to be called Lebanese. It was Lebanese blonde is what it was, man. That was great.
Yeah,
that was the bee's knees back then, by the way.
Or as the
bee's knees,
the Australian call the Lebanese the lebos. You got some lebo?
The darker the hash, that means it's more plant matter.
Exactly.
Yes.
Absolutely. And it's the way they extract it. The old ways they use sift screens, and they basically just bang the plant onto it, and whatever goes through, then they press it. So it's like, when I say press it, we're not talking about with rosin presses, that just talking about with heat, and people use it Frenchy Cannoli is in rest in peace, one of the OGs of making hash, Moroccan style. And he's got a lot of tutorials on YouTube, show you how to do it, boiling water in a wine bottle. And you can make your own. Very inexpensive. And still, if you look for that, some people want that taste. They don't want the new hash. They want the old.
Hell no.
Because they remember that smell, that taste. It's nostalgic for them. We want the cleaner, better burning stuff these days.
I don't mind nostalgic, but no.
For one joint, but
one
not
joint,
for all of
not
them.
for all.
Exactly.
No, because you're sacrificing major flavor these days, man. That looks like something you can eat, like a health bar.
You go to Amsterdam, that still rules supreme, right?
And it'll give you some health, that's for sure.
Yeah, in England, in the UK, that's still the number one, that type of hash right there.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till they, on the regular end, not have our version.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God, they'll lose their freaking minds, buddy. Let me tell you what. Because there's nothing that tastes like what we have going on here.
No way. Head over to Gray Area. If you're in Amsterdam, they got my rosin over there. So if you want to smoke some good, pure stuff, Gray Area, Amsterdam.
Yeah. There's no gray area, man. It's all factual and real. But there is a place called the Gray Area where you could get all this factual and real shit if you're in Amsterdam. So make sure you check it out, man. It's a busy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Busy weekend with sports, with football.
Well, it was the last week because it all kind of sucks. Because
this is the week before, or this.
No, this
weekend.
was the last week.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the week before the playoffs.
Yep.
So these were the last games for whoever didn't make it. That
Right. They're fighting. People fighting for wild cards.
Wild cards, yeah.
The people who had the first seed, they pull their quarterbacks. Nobody pulls
Rams
their
pulled
best
them.
players. Exactly.
Rams pulled their quarterback, and they almost won yesterday. Jimmy Garoppolo did a good job. They just blew one of the last plays. He threw it into the grass.
Stafford's on fire. Bro.
But now they're going in, and instead of going in at third place, they're going in at fourth place.
Yep.
But they didn't give a shit. They were they got enough confidence in the team that they don't mind going in at fourth, that they were going to rest Stafford, which he deserved, and Garoppolo, he did a great job.
Garoppolo's a good backup quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, a good quarterback.
Now, being as sports inclined as I am,
Sports ball aficionado.
that I am, was it the Vikings versus the Lions, right? That was a very big. As heard, that was a big game.
That was a big game, yes.
Because they both had the same record.
And it determined who got first seed or whatever that means.
Yes, and Minnesota, who was kicking ass all through, got their ass handed to them. And this, I know that our bro Eric Ridnour, who is Chuck D's younger brother, was vexed about this because he is a longtime Vikings fan. As a matter of fact, Harrison Ford and Anthony Mackie yesterday were giving an award away on the Globes.
Mm-hmm.
And they panned out to Dak Shepard, and he was watching the game.
Yeah.
Well, he's at the Globes, and they're in the middle of their speech.
Saw that.
It's like, I don't give a goddamn what y'all talking about up here. Everything is right here on my lap on this here game.
You know, he was there.
He was there, but he wasn't there.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
all that they requested was his presence to be there, and that was that.
Well, it's really that
Tension.
it's really that his wife is, her presence is what is asked for because she's a little bit more active than him. He is in the support role of wifey coming, and he's a notable dude too.
Yeah.
But he's not there for anything like she's there for. You know what I mean? So it's like he's there.
Would you have done the same thing? Would you have, if you were into those teams?
I would not have brought my phone out to be selfish like that. I would have to be present wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to, I ain't trying to be someplace and be distracted by something completely different that has nothing to do with the shit.
Person you're there to support.
Yes, if I'm going to be there to support someone, I'm going to be present because that's slightly disattached. And hey, to each his or hers, but I know like she may not have given a fuck. Maybe they got a dynamic that none of us know about, but on the other end, many women that like if their man was disconnected like that from that shit, they would have been pissed off at that shit.
I mean, imagine getting that camera pan.
It means that much to you? Did you put money on the game?
Oh yeah.
Like what is it?
Maybe he did that quick picks thing like Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the quick picks. Quick picking it. You picking quickly, son.
Yeah.
Quick picks.
Yeah.
It's sad how many actors they got to do those commercials to get you hooked on that gambling. Like they get everybody, all the Drewski, Joe Budden, trying to think all the people that are all in
But
one.
it's crazy how, at one side of the coin, they were like, Gamblers Anonymous, gamble responsibly. And then it's like, you can get, it's so easy.
You can bet on everything.
You don't even have to go to the casino. It's right there on your phone.
You could be a degenerate on your app.
Yep.
You know?
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
And in your own home.
And they were literally saying yesterday, they went in the ad, they were saying, you could bet on every run, every touchdown. And so they're making it's like it's not just odds. You could fucking bet on anything. Just like in Vegas, how many yards is this play going to have? How many you could bet a million different ways, and that's what makes people become addicted. It's like, wait, I could bet on just this.
Oh well, and all it takes is that one thing.
Yep.
And if you win one time, you get that rush. You're probably locked in for a long time until you fucking ruin yourself.
Yeah.
If you're one of those people with great luck who just go on a continuous run, and hey, more power to you. But not everybody has a run like that.
It's true that.
It's almost like gambling is another type of addiction, like drinking. It only is when you hit rock bottom when you realize you gotta let go of something.
It's one of the highest relapse rates of any addiction. Is
Absolutely.
I would
Gambling
imagine.
is one of the highest relapse rate.
Yeah, because you could do something like as small as like I'll bet you a penny,
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
and then it all comes back.
Or yeah. Gentleman's bet.
Yeah.
And then it turns in, well, put some real money on it. All right. Next thing you know, it's like,
You're full blown back.
dude.
Hey, honey, I'm sorry, but I took $15,000 out of our,
Ah, shit.
and I made it. I thought it was locked.
Ah.
You lose your family, you lose everything at that point, man. Out of here.
It's messed up. I mean, Vegas is tough. I mean,
Yeah.
I was addicted.
Were you? Shit.
Addicted to not losing any money.
Oh, good.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go. That's a
Yeah.
good addiction.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because that's lost wages right there. That city is built on people.
That's
losing
what
money.
it's really should be called, lost wages.
People are losing their life savings daily. They are built on people losing their money.
And they don't want you to kill yourself because then, you can't pay them the money you owe
Yeah,
Yeah.
They want you to come back.
them. And if you do, guess what? Your family's going to incur any debt.
Don't be like Davies from The Sopranos. That's the guy who he had the sporting goods store. Remember, it went bust. Yep. His kids' college fund, everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
Damn.
all of it.
Yeah, so
You got to be careful what you get into, man. Most people don't do enough diligence before they get into something big like that, and they end up getting fucked over because,
There he is.
Wasn't there?
That's Tony whooping his ass.
Wasn't there some
Robert
rapper that just it was just in the news that lost like 9 million, 8 million gambling or something?
Oh,
like
that was
How do you
Lil
do
Baby.
that? Little Baby?
Yeah, I think it was Lil Baby. He's or is it Lil Durk? What was
Lil
one of the-
Baby.
Little
One-
idiot.
Little Baby,
One
because
of
Lil Durk is
little
in jail.
It was Little Idiot. That's who it was.
You know that? I mean, you got $8 million to fuck off?
That's
on?
what I'm saying.
Like,
That's
I'm calling cap on that right there.
that was someone else's $8 million.
like I don't.
He's sponsored, right? That's what
Yeah.
you're saying, Cali Blaze?
I'm calling
He's
cap, not
sponsored.
your money.
He lost $8 million of somebody's money. If it's not his, it's somebody's. And if it is his,
You're an
And the
idiot.
way that he reacted to say, "Yeah, I lost, 8 million," like, to me, if I'm losing 8 million,
he's trying to make that a brag. Like, I got so much money. I lost 8 million.
Hey, if
Hell
I'm
no.
losing 3,000,
Listen, that is not a brag, dog. That is not a brag to lose $8 million. That is like showing that you're.
yeah, that's
I don't even want to say it.
it's no flex, dude.
That's
Yeah,
no
it is
flex.
not a flex.
At all, dude.
It is
Like,
actually the opposite of a flex.
it is very incriminating. Like,
And
in terms of like in the intelligence level that you might have or the common sense.
yeah, like you would be
'Cause
willing.
Why would you be willing to lose $8 million fucking
you
dollars?
know who wiles out like that on the regular?
Dana White.
Yeah,
Dana
I've heard about
But listen,
White.
listen, there's a difference between Dana White's pocket,
Night and day.
his checking book, whatever, his
Night.
checking account, a difference to
True.
a big difference
No
to little
question.
babies.
Bro, he's making,
making
tens of millions a month.
And I'm not in
Dude.
neither of their pockets, but I know enough to know that Dana White
Yep.
got plenty of bread.
Money to lose, bro.
Hey,
And if
Money to
you
lose.
know, it applies to him too.
yeah.
But he, hey, he's got that continuous money flow, so he could, make crazy ass decisions like
Oh
this.
man.
Lil Baby don't got that because no rapper has like any guarantee that you're gonna stay popping, and keep making bags like that.
Damn. Just after the first one, I'll be like, all right, dude, I did something.
It's all right because I got like 2-3 million left.
You just spent 8 of it. Good job, buddy.
Spent
nah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, idiot.
No.
I'm stressed.
I don't even buy
Now,
it.
if he's
Still calling
got
cap.
20, 30, 40, 50 million in the bank, okay.
He
Well,
don't.
I don't know that he
He
does,
don't.
that he don't. But I'm just saying, I could see, you taking a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unless you got that kind of bank, you don't take chances like
Yeah.
that, man.
Somebody else said too, Floyd Mayweather, and that's true. Floyd's a big better too.
Yeah,
right.
But he got
Yeah.
the money though.
He does. These
That's
are guys who
Hey.
either billionaires or gonna be billionaires. Like real talk.
I mean, he got money that the money that he loses, he's making that back.
Well, look,
on
here's the thing.
investments or something.
Here's the thing, right? When you have that kind of money and you have the right business managers, your money, like let's just say he's got 10, 20 million dollars on stack, right? They'll take like a couple million and put them into money market accounts, different investment accounts where that money is now making them money. The percentage of
Yeah.
whatever rate that you're getting in some of these investments, it's like,
When you got
adding
10
on to
million
that.
or 100 million, 5% is 5 million a year.
Yeah.
So you got 5 million a year in interest if you're worth 100.
That's what I'm talking about.
true.
They collect the money on they make
Right.
money on the interest. So like Mayweather, right? He probably put like $5 to $10 million out of everything he made to where like he don't ever got to do shit. That money makes him so much money each month. He could just enjoy life, and if he makes another bag, it's just adding to the stack.
Mayweather.
But you have to have that kind of money to be able to fucking get that
Exactly.
kind of return on that investment.
Exactly.
He's got big money though.
He's got big
over
money.
half a bill.
If listen, that's what Lil Baby should have been doing with that $8 million.
You're not lying.
Maybe he has. Who knows?
I don't think
I
so.
don't
Still
know,
calling
man.
cap, bro.
I
I
don't
got
know,
8
man.
million to blow and don't care.
I don't know. I don't care neither. But I'm just saying, if it was his money,
Yeah.
that is a
And you're an idiot.
bad move
Yeah.
to
but
be betting like
You know,
that.
he learned.
I mean, even if you have that money to lose, I mean, I say this because I'm not a gambler.
Me neither.
I'm not really trying to lose that,
Me neither.
even if
That's
I
like
got
if you-
the money to lose.
That's like the people that hit the lottery, get $10 million, and then fucking lose it in, a
The
couple
lottery
years.
curse.
Yeah.
You ever see
a
like
real-
they
yeah.
make there's documentaries about it where if you watch it, like It's wild, man.
I
Like
mean,
the
half of
worst
those
thing.
people, more than half of those people that are there gambling, they have no knowledge of money management.
Yeah.
You know what's
They
crazy?
win like millions of dollars.
No, it's crazy because if people that actually had money played the lottery, they'd know exactly what to do with it if they hit it.
There you go.
It's the difference of like
Never
someone
had it.
who knows what to do with their money to someone who never had money and doesn't know, and they got 1,000 people in their ears trying to sell them on this or that type of investment or partnership or lend me some money and I'll pay it back with interest, and then they never get their fucking money back, and they've done so many loans by this time. And if you've done that thing where now all of a sudden you've bought one of these crazy ass mansions where the upkeep is like 150 racks alone,
Keep. Yep.
because there's that.
Yep.
The cost it takes to have a big ass crib like that. With the gardening, the water, the power, the maintenance people, and the people that work on the actual property, because like
Help. You need help.
yeah.
A lot.
You need help.
So if you got a number of bad investments and loans out, and then you're living lavish like that, yeah, it's gonna run out
Quickly.
quickly.
Goes fast, word.
Goes fast. And if you bought yourself a bunch of toys along with those loans and bad
Jewelry that depreciates.
collaborations and all that shit, yeah, people don't know what to do with their shit and they fuck it off. But if they got with the right people that would give them the right direction, they'd probably not lose it, and they'd probably figure out how to be happy with it, because mostly you should take that money and disappear somewhere. Go to a place where it's like you're not in the city with all the so-called friends and some of your so-called family where they're getting at you. Like you go to a place where it's like you're fucking Shangri-La, right? Where nobody could reach you unless you want to be reached or you invite someone to reach out to you. Because most of the time, those people that fuck off that money is because they try, they still engage with all these people that weren't their friends in the first fucking place.
True that. One of the biggest ways that not just rappers, young people in general, all the iced out jewelry. Number one, if it's real, because most of it's fake. Like
A lot of it's
most of
fake or rental.
or rental, but real.
crazy
But
that
if
it's
you actually
rental.
did drop your money on stuff like that, I'm not even joking. You will lose like 75 to 80% of
True
what
that.
you pay. You spend $1 million, that shit's worth 30. It's only worth the weight in gold. Like
Yeah.
you're paying for the work. You're not paying for those
Yeah.
diamonds. It's like
you pay for
how
the work.
much for the work, and then
That's why if you
nothing.
to illustrate his point, right, is that if you pick up one of these dudes' chains and it's all flushed out with diamonds, but it's light,
Hollow.
hollow, it's not worth much.
There's a-
But if you take that chain and it's heavy as fuck and it's got all that ice in it, it's worth
Money
as
there.
much as the weight of that chain. The diamonds are not even.
Right. They're specs, bro.
They're-
They're like
yeah.
0.2s. They're not even that big. And
it's funny. It's funny when you see some of these rappers and they got mad chains on their neck, and then they're moving, and that shit sounds like
Hey,
right here at this table.
you know how you?
like,
Hey, you know
oh,
how you
yeah.
roll up on him now? You bring a scale. Hey, let me weigh your chain.
Word up. We had a few people up who have had like tin cans. You hear
Yeah.
that
and
thing
then
clink,
I'm
clink.
hearing
Oh, yeah.
clank, clank.
Really?
Oh, you
Oh,
could,
yeah,
hey, listen,
right here.
You could weigh any one of my chains, baby. That shit is
Heavy.
like for real.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And not just that, if you put that work, you lost the money. If you leave it solid, it's an actual investment. Since I've bought this,
Absolutely.
the price of gold is more than doubled. Watches, don't go, if you want diamonds, buy them with the diamonds in it. Don't go buy one and then have your jeweler, you wreck the value. There's
Yeah,
no
you
resale.
kill the value to
You
that.
do. Just keep it stocked, plain Jane.
If they made it like that,
yeah.
okay.
Exactly. Like if you're getting a Rolex and that edition came from Rolex with diamonds, you're set. That thing's gonna appreciate. You're good. If you go ahead and ice it out, done. It ain't worth shit.
Done deal, yeah.
That's what a lot of these people do. They go ahead and ice their shit out and think that it's worth all this money. And
Well, if they want to sell it at the end, what they should do is, if they're smart, they kept all the original pieces, and then you swap that shit back in so that it's all original and not all that crazy flossy shit that ain't worth nothing. Because then you could sell it in its original form. But not everybody does that. They fuck around and lose pieces and shit like that, and they're stuck with that icy shit. You know what I'm saying?
And people don't want to buy it used because they don't want something that you were rocking. They want their own original shit.
I don't want to rock anybody's former shit because I don't know what kind of vibe they had.
He kills it.
Okay, so is that heavy? Is that chain?
I've never picked that chain up, so I don't know. It looks like it should be heavy.
Right?
If it's solid, it's heavy.
If it's solid, that thing is heavy, bro.
Sure is.
He got a big neck, though.
Oh, yeah. The links on that bracelet are ridiculous. I'm on the watch of it.
It's a pretty clean-ass chain.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if I'd
dope.
ever wear that. It's too much for me,
A
but
little too gaudy.
It's dope.
I like a big chain.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like
For Buster, it fits.
it's
Yeah,
huge.
absolutely.
Buster.
Yeah, I mean, because you're used to seeing way out shit from Buster, and he's doing some way out shit with his stylings these days. Like not the music, but like the look that he's performing in some cases.
Yeah.
He always is ahead of the game with his shit and doing different things. I could say that, man. Salute to my dude right here. He's one of my favorite MCs of all time.
Damn, look at all those chains.
He could flip any style.
Absolutely.
Any style you want. There ain't no artist in this game that could call him for a feature and he would be stumped unless that artist was wiggity whack
True.
and he had to bring himself down to that whack level. I don't think he could because he's that great.
He's always great. Like, I mean, just what he did, that verse alone he did with on the Chris Brown song. And like,
Oh, yeah.
he was just, and he still does it live to this day. Like,
Oh, he does it with like
smooth.
No problem.
To
Like-
me, like the guy, the one solo artist. Well, I mean, I guess Twista's a solo artist too, though. But like like I look at him up there where he's got every style of rap, like the actual art of rapping and MCing. He's got every style in his goddamn arsenal. He could hang with anybody, go up there with Twista and Bone Thugs and Harmony and Eminem and lock in with all of them.
yes.
He is a special
He can
kind.
hit any cadence. Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, one of the best live shows you will ever see. Him and Spliff Star together on stage are the perfect.
One of the best.
Yes, dude.
Absolutely.
Dude, when they played with Wu-Tang and Nas at the Bowl, oh man, it was one of the greatest things because you went from like Nas and Wu-Tang going back and forth to like then Buster comes on and just woo, it was
Lighten
heat.
it up.
It was heat.
Oh yeah, when we were rocking with them during Smoking Grooves, Bobo and I would make a point to watch these guys because they were killing it. They had a dope ass chemistry.
Yeah.
You guys know who I always say I was always disappointed with in a show. You remember who I always say?
What, 50 Cent?
Did you guys see?
Yeah.
You see what they're saying about
His-
it? You know what I love about 50? He gets ahead of the trolling, meaning like he reposted Hot 97 shit saying, "Real you cornballs," because they said it was listed as the worst residency in the history of residency. Yeah, but what's great is 50 jumps ahead of it. He posted on his own page, talking shit about them because I forgot who they copied it from, but they took someone else's, maybe TMZ or something, and took it word for word. And then it's funny though, you go in the comments, people they actually like the show, going by the people in the comments.
Hey, man.
But I've been to some shows where I've been, oof, that was bad, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, they said it was the
The
worst.
early shows weren't the greatest.
No, because he was screaming his verses out, and like 50 got the voice that you can't scream the verses out, much like mine.
Yeah.
Like if you ain't in the pocket, people gonna be like complaining. Like early on when I was not hitting my vocal tone, people weren't really into complaining about it yet. So I caught a pass in that. They were just into the vibe and the energy that we were pushing off. And sometimes they didn't care if I sounded like the record or not. I started caring more about it, and like,
Really?
I need to sound like the fucking record. I can't
That's
be
dope.
sounding like this Bobo, and I'd be listening back and it'd be
Screaming.
hurting my feelings and shit. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't even have to tell me. He just give me that Bobo look like,
Damn.
and what's going? And that's when I had to like take the voice part serious and like stop screaming, stop yelling, stop losing my voice, because it didn't sound. Like I was in the pockets, I was hitting all that shit, but my voice did not sound right. And this is what happens to guys like 50 and even Fat Joe, is that they'll scream their shit and not sound like the record when they got the full ability to do so, but they let the adrenaline take over.
That part.
Now, do you think? I mean, I know what what I think, but in your opinion, you think is because it's lack of touring, lack of you could do a little tour, but if you do that and then you come back and do a tour like 10, 12 years later, you're not seasoned.
You're not seasoned. You're absolutely 100% right.
You have to tour and you have to put in work and you have to go and do these shows, deal with all these elements and find your voice. But that touring every 10 years and everything, you're not a seasoned performer, and it comes off like
you guys tour every year, and I hear you guys saying it takes us I mean, not saying the shows aren't good. I've heard you say, though, it takes us a couple shows to get dialed in to the point where you feel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because look, like to Bobo's point, right, is that they don't see a bunch of crowds for a long time because they don't do enough shows. They don't do enough touring. They might do spot dates, but that's not the same thing, right? And so when you get in front of these big-ass crowds, you're like, hey, you think you got to be extra live. And, yeah, maybe your body language should be live or whatever and energy up. But, like, you got to control the voice. And sometimes adrenaline, and if you don't have the experience, it doesn't allow that. And you start screaming because you think the more you scream, the liver they're going to get.
Yeah.
And that's lack of control and it's inexperience. So, yeah, the more shows you do, and if someone gives you some guidance, you start reeling that shit in.
Yeah.
And you start sounding like people come to expect and want from you, sounding like the record.
Yep.
These days it's hard to tell what people want because they'll settle for that bullshit some of these new rappers are doing where they don't barely know their fucking song and they're like riding with the verse and, popping out of it and letting the verse run, and they're just kind of dancing to their songs and shit like that.
Doing their own ad-libs, not even the vocals.
The acceptance of mediocrity is pretty prevalent out there, but still, we have to have our own standard because I couldn't live with myself listening back and doing none of that shit. Be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe I should retire because it doesn't seem like I could keep up with my own songs because that's what it always seems like to me. They don't know their songs or they can't keep up with their own songs because they don't practice doing it. They don't do enough of it. Not enough shows.
Not enough shows. And it shows.
Ooh. You ain't got no shows and it shows.
No. But to add to, like what they were saying, like when I was touring with like either the Foos or I was out with Korn, like it was every tour that I did, it was like the first 2 or 3 my first 2 or 3 sets were always going to be like finding what was going to work.
Figuring out how to lock in.
Yeah, just figuring out like, all right, like I might use this section on the first day and then on the second day I take it out, but I add it again on the third day just because I was like, okay, so it was always like just, and then by the end of the tour, you're like,
locked in.
Locked.
I could do another month even better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it always is because it's every day you're locking it in more, because you never really feel all the way locked in. You might have that one show where it's like, boom, oh, man, we were firing on all of it today and they were receiving all of it. And, there are those shows, but the next show might be not that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you're like,
man.
okay, what did we do different there? Or maybe we should change something over here.
Oh, man.
It's the art of feeling shows out. It's really an art form to do that shit. I feel like that, we've mastered that in terms of, Cypress rocking somewhere like Bobo, Lord, and myself. We could lock in and be like, okay, let's switch this for that for this particular show.
Yeah.
And boom, we'll do it and it'll work. But if we had not done that, because I've been in situations where I felt we should probably change this to that and flip it around, and I sat on it instead of like saying it, and the set didn't turn out the way that I envisioned it could. You know what I mean? And that's because I wasn't really reading the situation. I was just like going with the set because it worked everywhere else. This was a while, years back, 15, 20 years back, where we're just like, this set is, no matter what, we can lock this set in right here and we're going to rock it. Till you hit that one show where this particular set doesn't hit like it hit over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, oh. And you have to learn that. How do you learn that, Bobo?
You got to do more shows.
Right.
Yeah.
And we learned to lock in. If we're at a reggae festival, we switch this and that around. If we're at a metal festival, we switch this and that around. If it's hip hop, we can flip it any fucking way we want with the hip hop shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because that's what the squad and I have had to deal with, you know, like flipping into these different forms, you know what I mean? So you have to learn that. And even if you're just doing hip hop shows, you got to know the hip hop show you're doing.
Yep.
Right.
100.
Right? So like if, for instance, if we're doing some shit with a loving, peaceful type group that they don't have no like violent type songs and shit like that, and they're kind of headlining and we're in support, well, we'd have to, you know, flip it and lock it into whatever our representation would be without so much of the aggressive shit.
Right.
And figure out the set that's going to fucking wind up for that spot and for the artists that are there mainly supporting the, you know, the headliner or whatnot. We had to learn to do that too. You know what I mean? Like fucking lock into the situation that we're at, because not every set works for every situation.
Right.
Listen, when we were doing the Blink 182, no, sorry, not the Blink 182 thing.
Offspring.
The Offspring shit. You know, their stuff was more, their crowd was more ready for like that party, you know, like real light-hearted shit. Fun, comical, light-hearted type of thing. Right? And our crowd and our music was dark. It was like a dark cloud coming over their rainbow, you know what I'm saying? And just raining on it.
Wow.
And it was not a great mix.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a great mix. When our aggressive songs that usually stirred crowds up, you know, mosh pit and all that shit, you could see our fans getting active, but their fans were standing there with their arms crossed. Some people with the birds up, like, I can't wait till you motherfuckers to be done type shit.
God dang it.
It was,
Am I exaggerating here,
not at all.
Bubba?
It was the craziest, like, sight of division. You know what I mean?
Because we got to see it.
Yeah. It was just that division, man. I mean, after we went on, a lot of our fans left.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Like in a lot of places, our fans would leave right after because they weren't about that happy shit.
Wow.
Some of our fans we shared. There was definitely some Cypress Hill and Offspring fans that liked both bands. But then there was some that were very fanatical on both ends, and they did not get on. I remember one of the shows, this chick is on her man's shoulders, and she's flipping us off the whole show, but not the fun flip.
Right.
Because there's the fun flip, you know, where they're smiling and they're having fun and they're like, yeah, you know, fuck the world type shit, right? This chick
Fuck you.
was
Fuck you. Get off of the stage.
fuck off the stage. You fuck it the whole time, right?
From the audience.
Yes, and so our song ender at that time was "We Ain't Going Out Like That," right? So excellent. Oh, we start the song, we fucking do the shit, and then Sense Bit comes out at the end, right? Like where he's like, all you haters, you could eat a bowl of dick up, blah, blah, blah. But he changed it, right? So my last verse hits and the chorus hits, blah, blah, blah. Then it comes to Said Dog's part. He goes, bring it. It's this bitch right here sitting on her man's shoulders. You could take those two fingers and go stick them up your ass and fuck yourself, because we ain't going out like that, bitch.
Nice.
Explosion. Do you remember this?
I do. I do. I was laughing.
Hey, bro, that was like very telling, because that's how it was.
Wow.
Through most of the shows, and yeah, you know.
That was, man. I mean, big ups to Offspring. You know, we're cool with them, you know, now. But man, I have to say that was a rough tour.
Oh, we wanted to get kicked off.
We
were looking for reasons. Muggs was antsy. He was like, and I think who was trying to chill Muggs out was Donnie Einer. Like, hey, listen, I need you guys to do this tour, because I mean we were both Sony bands,
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was it was his idea to put this tour together, and it was a favor / you better fucking do it for Don Yiner type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Do it for the Don.
You know.
What year was this?
2000.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was supposed to be a co-headline tour, but it turned out to be that we were the support guys. They quickly flipped the switch to that. You know what I mean? Because look, it's Offspring on the ticket and Cypress Hill in the part that's barely readable.
Wow.
And we were selling half the tickets. But
wowzers.
We like pros, we've finished the tour out, didn't get ourselves kicked off. And you know, just it became the only time that we ever had a bad time on tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, on the in-between times to ourselves, we had a ball because, I mean, we all know how to party together. We're like fucking brothers, you know what I mean? So in between the shows and like, you know, being on the tour buses and the days off and just chilling, yeah, I mean, we had a ball with that. But in terms of like getting to the venue, dealing with that, dealing with the attitudes of some of their guys and dealing with some of that bullshit that we were seeing in the crowd, that their fans just didn't fuck with us and ours didn't fuck with them. The only thing is they didn't get to see the ugliness of our crowd.
Yeah.
Because our crowd would leave.
Yeah.
They didn't spend time to sit there and say fuck you. They just left after we went on, cuz I mean we were on before them.
Yeah, I remember the very first show. We get there, and you know how they have the dressing rooms, you know, have your name in the dressing room, tell you where you go. Well, when it got to our dressing room didn't even have our name on it. It just had support.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then I said, okay, this is how we're starting off the tour. And then it's like, you guys, please keep your guests over here because we're going to have our people over here. You know,
They didn't want the smoke, literally, though.
Wow.
That was the first night.
I mean, I get it. You know, I think it was MXPX, and they were a Christian group, and
Oh, word?
yeah, and I think you know, Offspring was kind of like not Christian, but straight edge and stuff like that. So yeah, I could see them wanting for us to have some distance, but it was just the way that it happened. You know, hey, listen, we're cool now. We've squashed it. We've done many shows with them, and then love to the guys. That was just one of the tough tours that we had to endure. But you know, the rest has been fun.
Yeah,
Right.
I could say the rest has been fun. Couple shows out there that were stress, but for the most part,
we were. This is a time that, you know, we were kind of really rebellious and like really did not give a fuck. And you know, if you wanted beef,
you would get.
Yeah, we would
no
give it.
problem.
To you.
It's not a problem. And I remember there was a time we were on the plane, and this is one time that Dexter, he always flies his own plane. He, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So there's this one time that he had to fly. He flew commercial, and he was up there
in first class or business
with us.
With us, he did not know he was sitting with all of us, and this is when we were having like.
Yeah, and so then I remember when he just like looked and he just saw us like looked around like, oh shit, I'm all alone.
We stalled him out though.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, because I mean it wasn't that serious.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It wasn't that serious. Whatever words I had for him was on that day that we saw each other.
I would have just given him the stank eye for however many hours.
I mean, we had him right there. I know that without any of us having to say anything to him, that he was nervous right there, because it's like all of us and our crew, and he's by himself.
Damn.
And we, you know, we behave like gentlemen, because like I ain't never gonna like punk somebody out like that. You know what I mean? I get it. He didn't like what I said in our review of the tour, and he made it known like a man. I just didn't appreciate the stink eye after that, so I said something to him about that. You know what I mean? I'm like, if you're gonna keep looking at me funky and shit like that, then I'm gonna have to fuck you up in front of people right now.
I'll have to fuck you up.
I'm saying, because I'm not like, I get why you're looking at me this way, but I'm not gonna keep taking it every time you see me, you're giving me the mean mug. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, next time you look at me funky, just know I'll fucking wipe this place with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, it happens.
And then he, you know, we didn't see each other or talk after that time. And then Ken Denson, you know, salute to Ken Denson, who mediated us speaking and getting the things out of the way.
Yeah.
Because we were still doing festivals, and occasionally,
yeah, they'd put us in the same area.
Put us in the same area, you know what I mean? So them knowing this, you know, they kind of like made sure that they was like really as far away in the area as they could be, because we didn't care, you know what I mean?
You know, listen, as angry as I wasn't confrontational. I didn't like start shit. You know what I mean? If I had a beef with someone, it's because they started it. You know what I mean? And that it was the same way. Like I didn't have beef with you per se. I just didn't like the way you ran the tour and the way your tour manager treated some of our guys, and I spoke on that.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't that much towards him, but like, you know, he was the leader, so he obviously took it towards him, and he took it personal, and he let me know that. And I was like, cool. I was willing to accept that. I get it. You know? And it was just the extra shit with the mean mugging. It's like, well, fuck, if you're going to do something, then do it. Don't just keep looking at me like this, because you're going to make me think I got to do something. So if we run across each other again and you look at me this way, this shit is going to happen.
It's this mean mug that
Settle
you got.
down, baby.
I will fuck you up in front of everybody. That's exactly what I told him.
Good.
Well done.
I was very cocky. But I was, you know, I was in a certain place, man. And I was willing to own my piece of it. And then just the extra shit was just too much. I could not take the mean mug. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
Anyone was able to get it. I mean, shoot, Yeezy almost got it. That's a whole other story.
Yeah, he almost got it.
He almost got it.
Who, Kanye?
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
They threw Said Dog off stage.
Oh, man.
Throw his ass off stage.
No,
his security or something,
I
right?
was right there, right?
Please tell me.
So then we go over on the stage and check out a little bit of Yeezy. And then his security guard or someone says, hey, you know, get the fuck off the stage. Like, not even could politely. And then Senna's like,
What you say?
me? You talking to me? Hello? Yeah, you. Get the fuck off the stage. He's like, and then Sendog like look around like, me? You talking to me? You kept on with them, you know? Like, yeah, man, what the fuck? You know? So finally we leave. And then by the time we get back to the dressing room, you know, Senna's like, man, fuck Kanye, man, fuck that, fuck boom, everything like this. So it's like, oh shit, we have a couple of shows with him. So he says, oh, if he's gonna do that, the next show he's gonna have to get it. So we was already making plans. Next show, next day, we all have to fly to the next spot. This was in Australia.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting down, all of us. And then here comes Yeezy onto the plane.
With his squad.
But he goes up to B. And he says, hey, yo, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened. You know, I'm sorry, man. His say was a little tight and everything like that. He said, hey, you know, I don't have no problem with me. It's him that you gotta worry about. And Sam is just like looking at him like, yeah.
Oh my God.
But it never went anything further than that.
Yeah.
You know, but you almost got it, you know.
Oh, in today's world, he'd be like, fuck those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
But yeah.
In his godlike status of himself, you know what I'm saying?
Not that day.
Not that day, no.
That day he was like, you know, man, I didn't mean to, you know, the stage was too small and too many people near it.
Like,
every kind of excuse. And he was like, hey, you don't have to explain it to me. It's him. And instead of just
Wow.
That was hilarious, Bobo.
Yeah,
that was
great.
a good
That was
illustration of it, yes. Well, cannot. It's National Shortbread Day. I like me some shortbread.
I like glazed bread. It's good.
It's pretty good. Shortbread cookies.
Yeah. Not too many of them, though.
Big bread is better. Small bread.
I said blaze bread for short. Nobody thought it was funny.
You could have said long bread. son.
Long bread.
Yeah.
Okay, is that one of them bread?
One of
That's
them.
amazing. Look at that.
Yeah. You got to floss your
Just
teeth
sugar,
afterwards.
bro. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's just
It's a lot of sugar.
Just sugar.
But it's the right amount to where it's not too much.
It's
Like it doesn't taste. It is, but it doesn't taste like it's too sugary.
No, you're correct.
You know what I'm saying? That it's
It's
well,
perfect
It's the devil in
in cookie form.
In cookie form.
Because you want to eat, because you'll eat like, you'll get a package that has like 2 of them, and you'll eat those 2 in a little package, and you're like, I want to devour like 6 more of
You
these.
better get a bunch of soft picks and floss after that shit. Get that shit out of your shit.
Drink a lot of water. Ooh, see, that's crack.
The Girl
those
Scout
are,
ones.
Those are the ones that come in the tin. You know, those
Yeah.
kind of like.
Like the butter cookies?
Yeah.
Those are shortbread or that's butter cookies?
I think those are butter cookies.
I don't know.
Those are butter cookies. You mean in the round tin?
Yeah.
I think those are butter, like Danish cookies.
There is some shortbread in there, though.
It might be.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
I've
they
seen
mix
it.
all different kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, they're a weakness to a lot of us. I know.
Ooh, that could be serious kryptonite if presented
True
at
that.
the right or wrong moment.
You're right. It's also National Technology Day. Salute to technology. Finally, a day that actually could be warranted because we use technology to do this fucking show.
Look at all that.
Look at all that. You are watching from technology.
Technology land.
Word up. It is also National Bean Day. Salute to the beans.
What kind of beans?
Any kind of bean, dog. All the beans.
So you can have a bean salad.
Black beans, red beans,
All the beans
pinto
together.
beans, black-eyed beans.
Dude, there's so many beans.
So many beans.
That's amazing. Look at them.
What were you going to say, Cali Blaze?
No, I said the gandulas over there.
The gandulas.
Yes.
Look at that.
All the beans. Yeah,
Damn.
National Bean Day. Have some fiber today, y'all.
Yeah.
Take a shit in it. Listen, all the first round boxes are going out this week to everybody that rocked those super chats of the $20, $50, and $100 kind. So be on the lookout for y'all that are overseas. Might take a little bit longer, but know that we are sending it out. Also, if you have done this, remember to submit your shoe size and shirt size if you haven't already. So please send that to us at BREALTVcontest@gmail.com. And we're going to send you some extras. All right. So remember that. Submit your shoe size and your shirt size, and we're going to rock it for you. And for those that are just tuning in, trying to figure out what the fuck I was just saying, it's, if you send a $20 super chat, we're going to hook you up with a sticker pack or pins. If you drop a $50 super chat, you'll snag a t-shirt and hat. If you pop off with a $100 super chat, we send you a mystery box loaded with $200 worth of some awesome prizes. Don't miss your chance to win when we rock into the super chat portion, which is the Insane Asylum, which we will go into shortly, which is our live chat. But remember that we got a mix show after this show. I believe DJ C-Los is going to be popping it off on Twitch. B_RealTV is the place, and you can also watch it via the home site, www.breal.tv. If you are a full member, you can pop it off, get with the community features, exclusive content, and our merch. BRealTV merch, which we will be updating soon. Since it's a new year, we're going to put some new designs up.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, I think so too, man. All right, with that, let's open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. You got to wait real quick. Pop off the Cali Blaze thing real quick.
Oh, just so you know, we do have lithium back in stock. That's going to go quick. It went in like 2 days last time. So lithium's back in stock. Garlic and bananas rosin. And we got a lot of really good bulk deals on like flour. So ante up with your boys and you can get a big discount when you're buying in bulk. So we got some really, really good shit right now. It's some really good deals.
Hash holes are available too?
Some of them, yeah. One of them are sold out. And I think we might have reloaded them this morning, meaning inventory-wise. The smaller ones had sold out yesterday, but I think we've just put like another 50 in the system. So they should be back in. So yeah, hash holes are there. Flour's there. And Rosin is there. Yes, sir.
Still got the SHO?
We sure do. Yeah, we probably have. That's getting low. We got to redo that. But yep, those if you've never tried, you want to try edibles like cleanly and you control your dosage. That's the best way to do it.
How crazy did that look right there?
Because you know what it'll do to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why. You know how deadly that little thing is.
man.
Yep. And that's what got Fernando the smallness of the pills. He was like, "Give me 2." His body was like,
I
"Yeah,
tell
yeah."
you, it devastated my my wife's uncle.
Yep.
One of her uncles got devastated, and the other one was like all about it.
You loved it.
It was like, I absolutely enjoyed it. I had a coffee. I was
That's awesome.
like, yeah, okay.
It's how the people handle it.
One of the uncles is with the shits for real, because he took like I know what I loaded him up with. I loaded him what we would we would use, and I know that he was devastated by that. One of the other ones, you know what I mean? Like the other uncle, he was devastated by it. So I gotta, give him smaller dosages, like the ones that you have, like the grade of gel cap you have.
Right, not the big.
I need that one
to
give to him, because he gotta, like get his tolerance, where the other uncle, he got tolerance like us when it comes to that shit.
Now, in your capsules, how much goes in?
You can hold, like right now, the batch that we just did was 84%. So it's 840 milligrams, and those are 0.2. So 168 milligrams per capsule.
Oh.
Per capsule. So that's why they look so small, and that's why people are like, all right, give me 2 of those. That ain't going to do shit.
No.
That's 320 milligrams.
You take the one.
Yeah.
You won, dude.
Even one will obliterate someone who's not used to edibles.
Yeah, you got to put like 50 milligrams
Yeah,
in
just
this
a little
to start.
droplet. Just a little droplet.
Yeah, to start.
That's it. And work your way up. Don't just go load that.
Yeah, don't.
Just a drop.
Oh.
That's it.
You gave me one of those for the first time. It was like fully loaded, and I took that. I was like, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good ride, man.
It was a great ride.
It's a ride.
It is.
Yeah, it was a long ride.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got, Bolton?
We still got to open the doors.
Oh, let's open up the doors.
Open,
Oh my God.
He said,
Open them up. Let them in.
Go get
we
the
ain't
door.
got nothing. We ain't open the doors.
Go get it.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got the glitch up in here saying AOB.
Yeah.
How about that Rockets win yesterday? Just messing, dog.
What, did the Lakers lose to the Rockets yesterday? Is that what happened?
Yep.
Oh,
Really? I didn't even realize that game was happening yesterday. Oh, God.
It was in Hurston.
What does that say, 20 and 15?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
they're
they're
23 and 12.
Yeah.
damn.
All right. Well, they're
Hurston's got a couple games on.
we're probably in, we're like in 5th place, 6th place right now, something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
says 5th in the Western Conference.
From the Western.
Yep. Houston's probably in 3rd or 4th. What's the Western Conference look like, Barry?
Bunch of Cowboys.
Show me this.
Bring it.
Oh, I guess Barry's like taking his sweet ass.
Barry's like,
There we go.
look at that, dude.
Oh.
Damn, the Lakers don't
Oh,
look
we're at
good.
number 5.
Wow. Is that unusual?
That's the wrong conference, buddy.
Yeah.
Right there.
There you go.
All right, number 5 ain't bad compared to where we were at last year. I'll tell you that shit.
Clippers are
We were
right
in-
behind.
We were like in
Mind you
8th.
guys, though.
We were like in 8th and 10th and 8th fucking place last year, like bottom of the barrel.
The Warriors, I mean, they're not even up there.
Wow, the Timberwolves are like, the Warriors aren't doing so great neither.
The fucking Thunder. Christ.
Look at the Thunder.
Look
They're
at the
30
Thunder.
and 5, and they don't have like no massive superstar on this team. Neither do the Rockets.
It's just balling.
Isn't that a really good record?
Fuck yeah,
5
5
and 5 in
losses?
NBA?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
Listen, they're like 5 more games, and they're halfway through the season, right?
Really?
And the Thunder and the Rockets are standing pretty goddamn strong. The Grizzlies too. But the team to watch out for when you get to the playoffs, in spite of any of these records, is those Nuggets right there sitting at number 4.
Word.
Because they have the championship experience, and in the playoffs, it's hard to deal with them.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say the Timberwolves.
No. Timberwolves, yeah. I mean, hey, they could be the dark horse, Bobo. 17 to 17.
Why you laughing, Bolton?
I was gonna say, hey, coming up with that wild card game, I think the Vikings are gonna kick the Rams' ass.
Well, it's going to be a good game.
You think that? What
Stafford's
happens?
playing good.
What happens might be two different things.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Next one.
We got Scott Green. He's saying, look at MC Hammer and his huge entourage. He's saying that made him broke.
He talks about that.
He spent a lot of money. Yes, he you know, the cool thing about Hammer that anybody could say was that he gave jobs to people. You know what I mean? At his detriment, at the detriment of his back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like he overspent, he overgave. He was a very giving person, and he had a lavish lifestyle. So, you know, on top of that, once the records stop selling and you stop going on tour, a lot of that stuff goes away.
And your bills don't.
And the bills don't.
You better go back to work or you're fucked.
Yeah. I would imagine that if he would have kept going on tour for a while, like especially when he was dormant for that time, he could have made enough money to never be in that problem. You know, he would have been like, you know, having to deal with taxes and all that shit, but it wouldn't have been as tough a road. But he chose not to tour. You know what I mean? And, you know, new styles of music were coming out in terms of hip hop. So,
yeah,
like that lane had got kind of like thin for a minute. But I'll tell you what, he can get back on the road right now with the number of hits he had.
Oh, yeah.
And people will show up and go see MC Hammer.
Dude.
Not the Death Row MC Hammer.
Nope.
Not the pumps in the bump.
Yeah, the MC Hammer MC Hammer.
Hey, it's all good.
They will show up for my man. Trust. I mean, those were big ass songs he had.
They put him in the mix.
Hey,
Shit.
You know, reunite with Too Big MC.
I think he passed.
He did?
I think he did.
You're hard reuniting.
Well, no, you could still do MC Hammer could still do Hammer.
Oh, by himself.
Kidding
All
me?
day.
I didn't
Dude,
know that.
you do a
Too Big
typewriter?
MCs.
He don't need the 300 answers. He could go with 5.
100.
5 is good.
Maybe even 10. But not like, I mean, shit. I seen him live one night because Mello and him had a show. I think that Kid Frost was on this bill. There was a show they did at the Shoreline Amphitheater. And I mean, that's practically Hammer's backyard. I mean, it's not Oakland, but it's up there, right? And yeah, he had like 30, 40 dancers up there with him. It looked amazing, but to pay 30 dancers and then have a band up there too, a full band. You know, probably like a 10-piece. He had a 10-piece band, 30 dancers, him and the homie that passed away was
Too Big MC.
Too Big MC. Their lighting guys, their security guys, their staging guys.
That's a lot of buses. That's per diem.
Yeah.
There's
money.
a lot of things. A lot of hotel
That's
rooms.
close to 10 buses.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And maybe 2 trucks. Maybe a truck. Because, I mean, you know, just
Yeah.
the Shoreline Amphitheater is not that big of a stage, so your production ain't gonna be that crazy on that stage. So it's maybe a truck he was taking and a few buses. But I mean, he employed a lot of people. I mean, look at this.
People would sleep.
Look at
on
this.
the bus.
This
Had to.
look at that.
Yeah, baby.
None of these motherfuckers will say bad shit about Hammer because he kept them all paid. You know what I'm saying?
He kept, dude. They just.
He didn't have to do that either. He could have again went with 5 dancers and like
Again, killing it.
Yeah, man.
Definitely big up.
But yeah, he should rock one of these tours. Come out of retirement and knock it down. Kill that shit.
Bring it.
Salute to MC Hammer. All right.
Midget Mike is asking table top 3 best album covers.
Oh man, we've already answered that like a dozen
covers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not doing it again.
How about single covers?
I would say Iron Maiden, Power Slave, Kiss Alive 1, and Purple Rain.
I'm going with my first 3 that you asked me about 2 weeks ago. Reference that.
Yeah. Same. And even if I didn't answer it, that's my answer.
You already know where I'm going with this. Get that camera out of here.
All right.
I mean, why ask the same question you asked 2 weeks ago?
Did he ask? I wasn't here for that.
Oh, you weren't here for that?
No.
Okay, then yours is valid.
He was like most iconic, right?
Mine was Blizzard of Oz. I think
good one.
Can't remember.
That's a really good one.
I can't remember the other two, but I know Blizzard of Oz was one of them.
That's an iconic one too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe It Takes a Nation was one of the other ones.
Yeah. Ooh.
But I don't remember.
Honorable
I'd have
mention.
to go back and reference them. But you asked this already.
I'll say Big Daddy Kane, Long Live the Kane. That album cover is by far one of the most superior album covers in hip hop history.
My other answer was KRS-One, By All Means Necessary.
Hey, iconic.
So there, you got them all again.
Mike.
That was Midget Mike?
Yep.
God, I'm surprised that was him. Shit.
All right, Ask a Bums in here asking, whatever happened to Baby D from Too Short's crew?
I don't know what happened to Baby.
Good question. I don't know.
Now it's Big D?
I don't know.
Whoa.
It could be Big D.
Sweet Jesus.
Good one, Dom.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Flores is saying, I know a guy who went to Vegas for a conference and ended up gambling $40,000. All that him and his wife and kids had saved. She ended up divorcing him a year later.
How about this guy took PPE money, like $5 million or something like that, went to Vegas, got caught out there.
Oh, man.
Federal crime, son.
Double whammy.
Man,
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, but
Whammy. That's horrible.
yeah, but for the one that took all the family savings, so messed up. You know, you can't come back from that.
Nope.
Thinking that, baby, could you just forgive me?
No.
No.
There's no forgiveness.
That's the life savings right there.
You took our bread.
You took all of our bread.
You took all the money.
You took the money.
Yeah, dude, that's horrible.
All right, Scott is saying one chain is acceptable, maybe a rare second chain for special occasions.
Like 2 Chains?
Like 2 Chains.
Giants.
2 Chains got 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 chains.
All right, Ask a Bum's asking, or no, Medicine is asking, who did the 2 voices on the Dr. Greenthumb song intro?
Our bro Quasi, who is a producer at 92.3 The Real, who is our producer for our show, Soul Assassins Radio. He did one of the voices. I did one of the voices. Who else, Bobo?
That was it.
Didn't FM do a voice?
No, you did the Pesky Porkers. You did that one. You did Jeb. Who did Jeb?
I did Jeb.
You did Jeb, and then you did yeah, that's the one with the Pesky Porkers. That's it. It was on you and Quasi.
I thought FM was on that.
Quasi, I think he did other skits.
Oh yeah, he did plenty of others.
Yeah, but and Quasi was the voice of Dr. Greenthumb.
Yeah.
All right, next in here we got Jay. He's asking, best show in the world. Thank you all for kicking it 5 times a week.
Oh, yeah.
Salute.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, I got to tell you, salute. Next.
All right, we got a $100 super chat from Gorilla Strong saying, been a while since I've been able to catch the show live. I can't thank you enough for all the years of laughs. Shout to the highest show in the world. Can we get Everlast at the table again? Love you guys.
Yes, I'm going to try to get Everlast back at the table. Got to tell you real quick before we go on to the next one. We went to Winnetka Bowl yesterday. You know, because some of us trying to adjust some of our roles. Pedro needed to adjust.
Wow.
He finally got his shit down. Like, he's got a crazy flick that he does.
Was he the sideways?
He's the sideways, like kind of crazy flick type of thing. It's like crazy, but it works. And he finally got his targeting back on because, like, you know, when we went the other night,
he was terrible.
Yeah,
he was Aton terrible.
Hey, I had
I
had a few bad rolls myself in the first game.
Fuck.
The second game, I did much better, which that's always my thing for some reason. But I know what I was doing wrong in those games. This is why we went and tuned up the other day. But I got to tell you, E-Zone, his fucking Fred Flintstone roll,
It works.
it works.
Yeah.
Like, he is pretty much on the money with this roll. If he gets the right toss, which is like, you know,
Yeah.
He's pretty consistent with it. I'll say out of 10 rolls, he'll get 7 the same way, toss them on the same arrow, and it'll have the same rotation. It's pretty consistent. It's just when he starts getting fatigued, might be a little off, but consistent. He had the highest roll yesterday in both games we played.
Nice.
What did Aton get?
Aton, he was, I think, second. Him and Pedro rolled big numbers in the first game. Like, I was like, all right.
You guys
I rolled shit numbers in the first game because I was trying to experiment with the new release, right? But I wasn't getting it right, and I wasn't timing my steps right. I went over the fucking line like 4 times. In the second game, I said, fuck that. Let me practice my actual roll and pace out my steps here. And then I started rolling like I normally roll. And I got higher numbers in the second game. But, yeah, fucking E-zone. Both games, he did pretty fucking well.
That's badass.
It's crazy how he tosses the ball because it catches air. It's not like others where they're like if you pay attention to C-minus's roll, his roll is very low, and you don't even hear the ball touch the ground. You just hear smooth landing, smooth roll, and it's with velocity.
Fast.
You know what I mean? Whereas E-zone shit, he's throwing it to the arrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's tossing it like this with a slight flick like this. But if the arrow's here, he's kind of inside the left side of the arrow slightly, but he puts this twist on it that ends up catching enough rotation rotation and velocity to stay the course and then start spinning at the very end, and bam, he'll smash all those down. It's a crazy technique.
Yeah.
But I was watching it, I was like, that works for him. I could not throw the ball that way, but it works for him.
Yeah. I was noticing that when we did that game. It was like he would make a pop, you know what I mean, when it landed. And I was like, oh, okay. But there was a method to the madness, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
cool.
there is.
Yeah.
He finally got it, and he doesn't do that little crazy Fred Flintstone pause step that he used to have.
Yeah.
He's got a more fluent walk and release. It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's better. He's way better.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's, racketed it. Even this guy, he had a crazy spin on the ball that was like, all right.
Yeah.
Both games I got screwed. I told him beforehand. We did that thing. So I was like, I was like, I guarantee you, because of you in this practice lane, my good get balls. He's like, it doesn't make a difference. Both games over 100 on the left.
We should have made it optional to choose which side.
We should, because we're bowling both games. We really are. It's not like you're not bowling that game. You're bowling both.
You're actually bowling both. Sure. You might as well choose which score you want to
should.
represent you at the end, right?
I like that. Yes.
Dude. And it was crazy because it was like you would go from bowling in the game, and then you're next right away.
Yep.
To further warm up, you know what I mean? And so it was like going back and forth. It was really cool.
So look, this is a limited series that we're working on for BREALTV right here. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's called What We Do. It's right here on BREALTV. I don't know if Bolton ran it the other day before the show. You did, yeah.
Yep.
Some of y'all caught it, some of y'all didn't. But if you go a couple shows back, or if you want to watch it direct, it's called What We Do, episode 2. Right? The second one dropped.
Yeah. I just see the first
that's
one right
episode.
now.
Sorry,
Episode
episode 1. We're working on episode 2.
And you're working on something else behind the scenes that we won't talk about.
Why did you mention it?
Because I could say that. I didn't say anything that gives them any clue of what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
Yes, we were going to be adding.
Right.
We were going to be adding some different elements to episode 2, 3, and 4. So just stay locked in. If you haven't checked it out, take time to check it out.
Oh man, Bobo.
The saucier at work.
The saucier. So why did you fucking say something?
All right. Next one.
All right, we got a Plant Daddy. He's asking, would Be Real ever consider writing a cannabis grow book with Kenji or some form of cannabis education?
I don't know. Maybe something about cannabis education, but a grow book, that would have to be Kenji. He is the master. He is the one that is, produced a lot of the great strains for the Insane line. So he would have to do that.
And he's also asking, would Cypress Hill or Be Real ever consider collaborating with Atmosphere or Slug on new music?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Things happen in their time. So I'd imagine that, at some point we might collaborate because, we've done a tour together. I think we're about to go on tour with Atmosphere again this year sometime. Awesome. We'll be announcing that pretty soon. But, yeah. So I would imagine at some point we'll probably do something.
Irie is saying Cypress Hill in Costa Rica soon. Can't wait for that. There's going to be a variety of crowds there.
Oh, yeah.
When is that?
That's going to be February 8th through the 15th.
Yeah. We go to Bogota, Heredia, and then Arizona.
Right there.
That's going to be good. Arizona's going to be good. Tempe. Once upon a time, I had a bunch of family in Tempe. Probably see my cousin Mike out there pop by if he makes the drive.
Nice.
We shall see. All right. Next one.
All right, we got more Bell up in here saying, run up on Hammer, Colton. That's what he's saying.
Oh, he won't.
Get lit up.
Hammer, light his ass up.
There's a hammer.
And we'll be having to scream, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Midget Mike saying, okay, how about this question? Top three voices in rap. Did I ask that?
Oh, no, you didn't ask that. That's not a bad question.
Great question.
That's actually a good question. I think Chuck D for me up there at number one.
Mm-hmm.
Ad Rock and Busta Rhymes.
Hell yeah, that's sick. I would say top 10 voices. Run DMC.
DMC, yeah, that's a good one.
DMC, Ice Cube.
Cube, yep.
And of course Chuck D. Yeah, like those are like the three. Well, okay, since he already said Chuck D, I'll say Rakim.
Boom. All great choices.
Oh, for me, I am going to go with Chuck. Q-Tip.
Yep.
And I will go with KRS-One.
Nice.
Oh, no, man.
Come on, dude.
No, you're not copping out.
It's
Pick
not
three.
coming out. I can't fucking think on the spot. Like, I freeze up. You guys think
Hold
I
on.
like to
Time
be
out.
cool.
Time out.
It's not that.
Time out. Close your eyes.
They were closed.
Close your eyes.
Before, when you guys were doing, I was trying. I tried for three
Let me give
people.
you direction.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose. Out your mouth. Exhale. Now see, you're not even fucking doing it. You're not gonna key in and lock in.
I'm not gonna key in. I'm fucking live.
Because you're telling yourself
Yeah.
this.
I get nervous under pressure, and then I can't think of anything.
Okay, so I'm saying just breathe real quick. A deep breath in, deep breath out. You don't have to say Om.
You don't have to say Om.
All right, what's the first voice comes to mind?
All the ones you've already named, and I can't get them out of my head. Literally, because all I think about is Ad Rock, Chuck D. Like, these are people that already stick out. I'm trying to be unique, and I can't. That's the problem.
It's not about being unique.
Yeah, but
MCA
It's
too.
about saying the voices that you hear in your head that you love the best.
the voice I hear in my head is my own. That's the problem. I'm crazy. I do. I hear myself.
What about you, Bolton? You have Chad from Nickelback. Who else?
I was going to say, like the Island Boys.
All right.
Island boy.
By the way,
That's
like,
two right there.
just to give you guys
That
an
is two.
example, when it comes to like what happens with that, even lyrics, like I can know the word to every song.
But if
People
somebody
are paying
asks you,
attention, like the second people are paying attention, it's gone. Like, and I'll know every word to that song. But if you're like, yo, give it to me.
That
it's like,
happens. I could see that.
It does. I'm not joking.
I can
Like,
see that.
just so people in the crowd don't think, oh, I'm too cool to participate. Absolutely not. Like, the second the question comes out, I'm like, motherfucker. Like, my heart starts racing. I'm like, I'm going to try to think. And I come up blank. So that's not, just so you know, that it's not intentional.
Okay, but listen,
He's turning
you need
red
to
right
breathe
now.
deeper.
Yeah, dude.
These little,
Bro,
those ain't gonna do you nothing.
Those
You
are
got
fury breath.
Those, yeah, but you got to get past the fury breath. Try to tell you,
Dude,
you could
believe-
access it. You could access it. You
need
just,
to.
You just, short corner.
happens.
than that on.
No pun intended.
I was about to say, was that on purpose?
No.
Hey, can we lower down the lights and put the spotlight on Blaze?
Real quick.
That'll make it a lot better.
So go ahead, tell me, Blaze.
We'll put that big old circle around there.
Right.
Like
Don't
a
mind.
low light.
We're going to interrogate the shit out of him for his
Come
three.
on, Blaze. Tell us something.
Terrible, man.
When was the last time you heard a song?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
No, I know. I just.
Merzik. When's the last time
It
you...
was a week ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Merzik.
Okay, you guys were talking about the Offspring earlier. I had to find this picture of Utah Hawk because he reminds me of the lead singer.
Oh, shit.
Like
yeah,
old
dude.
school Utah
Yo,
Hawk.
that's
Utah Hawk.
hilarious.
If Dexter let his beard grow.
Yeah, if Utah drank 2 Mountain Dews a day instead of 8.
Oh, shit.
It's the truth. This guy's on 8 Dews a day.
He's 8 dudes.
Hey, dude.
Oh, man, that would be a great name.
Hey, dude.
That'd be his rap name, 8 dudes.
Hey, dudes.
Hey, why they call you 8 dudes? Because I
How many I
drink.
drank.
I drink 8 Mountain Dews a day, man.
Day, man.
I'm 8 dudes.
About that life.
I'm about it. My first single called Snow Angel coming out next week.
Hey, dudes.
No way.
Snow Angel
Snow Angel, man.
by 8 dudes. Grammy nominated.
My.
I'm telling you.
Okay, we got a guy in here saying, did any of you at the table know or rock with Justin Warfield during my field trip to Planet 9 in the early 90s?
I knew him. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I think his music was very Tribe Called Quest inspired.
Well, the
Right?
first single was he got a lot of flack for sounding like Tip because he had
Yes.
the same kind of like
Nasally
tone and
low
the,
volume, yeah.
and the the
Flow.
pitch of it. But that album you're referring to, my field trip to Space Planet 9 or something. That's one of my favorites, dude. That QD3 did a lot of those beats.
Yeah, he's dope.
And Prince Paul. Dude, I always try not to like weird out and like ask him because I always want to, whenever I see him, I'm always like, yeah, what's up? But I always want to be like, dude, tell me about the making of that record.
Hey, how about that he's a 420 baby.
Hell yeah.
Born on 420.
Awesome. What up, Justin?
Salute to Justin. All right, what else you got?
We got Jeff in here asking, how can this old school kid get some funky glass tips?
Go to www.funkyfieldtips.com. Know what I mean? This is where many people get their heady tips, which are the custom premiums, and the starter kit with the clear glass.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Awesome. These are the headies, the premiums. You could show them. Yeah, there you go. The clears.
Bam.
That's what everybody starts with.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Excellent.
All right, we got Von Dubia saying, what's up, guys? I ordered 2 fatties. Can't wait. Should be coming in today or tomorrow. What up, Cali Blaze?
Oh, word. You wrote some hash holes. Thank you, my man. They'll be there any day. Yeah, we got the first order out, I think, on Saturday. So you guys will start getting them any day now.
Excellent.
Thanks, Von Dubious.
All right, Mike's asking, B, what keeps you inspired after decades in hip-hop?
Just, the competitive spirit. I'm still healthy enough to do it. I still love to do it. Still want to do it. So when I hear something that inspires me, I just do it. Like I wasn't intending to do an album with Psycho Les. Like there was no plan to it. He said, hey, I got a folder. And I liked what I heard on it, and it made me want to do something. So, if I still have that spirit, as long as I continue to have that spirit in terms of creating music, then I'll keep doing it as long as I want. When I don't feel like I want to do it or that I'm sort of maybe behind what everybody else is doing, then maybe I'll let it go. But, that's, you cross that bridge when you come to it. So I just feel inspired by others and, hearing others, it sort of sparks your creativity like, oh, shit, they just hit a good one. I need to get back into the lab and do something. So it's having that spirit still, you know what I mean? I think that's what does it for me. I can't speak for anybody else, but that's me.
All right, Jeff in here saying, I think you'll get a good crowd here in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yeah,
Definitely, man.
no doubt about it.
When we gonna be there?
Sometime.
Bring it.
I mean,
Sometime.
And he's saying, I just gave all my Georgia Falcon money. I won to the 420 crew. Haha, Falcons lost, season over.
You lost all your Falcon money.
Yeah, to the Falcons.
Falcon.
What's a Falcon? You guys don't say Falcons? Does that mean?
No, he said it wrong.
Okay, thank God.
It's
I'm like, we
Falcon.
say Falcon.
Oh, I say
All right.
Falcons.
You say
Falcon.
Falcon.
Oh my God.
He said a straight
Falcon.
Falcon. I'm like, a Falcon?
You and your Falcon attitude.
The
Fucking
Falcons.
ice
The Falcons. Just
Falcon.
feels weird to say.
You're out of your Falcon mind.
Yeah, it's
Falcons.
crazy. I kept looking
Falcon
at me
around.
like, is he saying this right? Am I hearing this
Falcons.
wrong? Yeah,
You
Falcon.
know, Callie, I was gonna ask you the same thing, but then it just got.
He kept saying it
He
too.
kept saying it. I was like, Falcon.
Yeah, Falcons. Oh, wait, what the fuck did you say? Yeah. I know you got me.
Bring the Falcon. Sounds like a fucking monster from prehistoric times.
Isn't that a Marvel movie? The Falcon. And the Snowman.
The Falcon and the Snowman.
That was a pretty good movie. Actually.
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was Timothy Hutton and Sean Penn.
Oh shit! What's that?
Classic.
Yeah, they play spies.
Huh.
That sell secrets to Russia, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. It was a good movie. It's when Timothy Hutton still had the juice. Remember he had the juice for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that song "This Is Not America" from David Bowie.
You know, but my man Sean Penn
That
took
right there. Okay.
I think my man Sean Penn took the juice from Timothy Hutton. Him and Tom Cruise took the juice from Timothy Hutton.
Yeah.
Because he was the guy.
He was the guy, dude.
And then he just stopped when Sean Penn and Tom Cruise took the juice.
He took it.
You got the juice now.
Let's take those old.
That's what he had told them. You got the juice.
You got the juice. You got the juice now, dude.
Yeah, I thought it was appropriate. All right, next.
The Falcons.
No.
These Falcons.
You got a Marbell in here. He's saying, can we get Drew down on the show?
Ooh. Yeah, I would like to have Drew down on the show. I would like to also get my other bro on the show too, Fote. Rapping
down.
Fote.
Got
Drew
all
down
Drew
and
down.
Rapping Fote. We got to get him up in here, man.
Bring it.
And he's saying, and Colton, you ain't no pimp. You just an Uber driver.
Oh, wow.
I'll be in a royal blue Brougham, and my car door.
Brougham.
Brougham?
Brome. Oh my God.
Oh wow! I didn't even know what he was.
Brougham.
I didn't even decipher what he was
I
going
didn't know what
for.
that was.
At least he knew it was a caddy. Wow, good job, B.
What was that?
I was lost.
What
I
is
thought he
this
said
word?
Boston Bruin. I thought he said
Try it.
Bruin.
What is this word? Let me.
Brougham.
Brougham?
Brougham.
Brougham. No, it's okay.
We didn't pronounce it that
It's
way.
Brougham.
It's Brome.
Yeah, Brome.
Oh, I don't know. They're saying Brougham here.
Brougham.
It is not Brome.
Don't brown me, bro.
We called it a Broin.
It's
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's a Brome, son.
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard of that, I guess.
Yes, it's actually a Brome,
And Cartoon got a dope one, by
but
the
some people say Broham,
way. Yeah, Brome.
Brum.
and some people say Brome. It's a Brome,
But no one says what you said.
but no one says Brewham.
Bro him.
Or Broham?
I was just going by what the internet said.
Yeah,
They
no,
fucked
the
you.
internet fucked you, son,
They fucked you.
as they always do.
Take you out.
They said, take that, take that.
Take that, take that.
So the internet's wrong.
Rome.
Sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah, what did I
That was-
say?
Yep, Brome. That was right.
And what did she say again?
He said it right. Do it again.
Do it again.
Hold on, I gotta
Do
unmute
it.
it.
You just had it right now.
Rome.
There you go. It's the H is silent. It's like when they in England when they pronounce Birmingham, it's Birmingham.
Right.
Yeah.
We over here put the H in when it don't belong.
True that.
So Brome is the same thing.
Brougham.
Fuck that Brewham.
Brewham.
This is from Google's dictionary.
Brewham.
Google's wrong.
This is from the Oxford Dictionary.
Brewham.
Yeah.
Brewham.
Fuck them.
That's what I said.
And
It's from Oxnard.
It's from Oxnard.
Oxnard.
He got Oxford shoes on.
Oh no, what's the chat say? What's the chat say?
I don't know.
This ain't next.
All right, Midget Mike's asking, yo, Cali Blaze, what's
Yo.
the best Big L song?
I hate you. You know, this is a real truth again. I'll give you a couple of The Enemy, All Black, 98 Freestyle. Just name good songs. I don't have a favorite group. I don't have favorite songs. I can't, and that's not even on the spot. Like, even if I go home and think, there's too many things that are my favorite.
The pressure comes
no,
to you.
You know what it is,
too
B?
quickly.
I can't put certain people and be like, oh, this guy's better. They're just different. I like them equally, meaning they're both that great. I can't be like, oh, that's my favorite. That's my second favorite. No, they're just equally dope. Like, I just can't.
All right, then name one.
I just did. I picked three.
All right.
I did three.
Yeah, he did 3. He
I
got,
did that
got
off
him
the
right.
top. Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go.
I
98
did a few.
freestyle for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, quit complaining.
I did.
Not you.
Oh, him.
Them.
Give you a tree piece.
Tree.
All right.
Big Blaze is saying, yo, greetings all the way from Germany. Saying, what's up?
What was his name?
Big Blaze.
Okay, Big Blaze. He's
Big Blaze. There you go.
Damn.
One of these days I might be Big Blaze, but I don't want to be there.
Oh, yeah. Bicky Blaze. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. It just feels too crazy
Oh,
for me.
me neither. I hate
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's not good. Even like you like lay on the pillow and your shit like starts sticking and growing out. This is fucking
no.
weird, bro.
Let Telly Savalas have it, son.
nope.
That was his in the first place.
Yep.
He was the first big head, huh? Telly Savalas?
Yeah,
Would
Oh,
you
man.
say?
His
Real
big
life.
head right there.
Who
Real
loves
life.
you, baby?
Yeah, he's a real life Mr. Clean, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know that he had his own TV variety show for a minute.
He did?
Telly Savalas Hour, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it should didn't
No
last
shit.
long at all.
I know he sung too.
Yeah, it's some funny shit.
I knew his son Nick for a time. Salute, Nick Savalas. Right.
Let's see, Gorilla Strong saying, Ayo, Cypress, any chance of doing any work with Vinny Paz in the future?
You never know, B. You never know.
Big ups to Vinny Paz.
Yeah.
He's the homie.
I might receive a folder.
It's dope.
Yeah. Work with him on the Empire's record.
Yeah, he's dope.
Dope. Big ups.
We got a Kalish saying, what type and how much cannabis do you take prior to starting cardio, or do you wait after your session?
I used to smoke beforehand, but now I smoke after.
Same. That's the one thing that's so funny. The whole time I worked out, there were a lot of people who barely smoked, but they liked to smoke before their workout, and that was the one thing never worked for me.
You know, for
Always
me,
do it after.
for me, it's these days like I just don't want to have to roll a joint before I start. So if that's what I smoke. So if I don't already have one ready to roll, and if it's not specifically for that, plus I don't want to smoke a whole joint before I do it, because it takes some time unless you're power smoking through that shit, and then you're really not enjoying it.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to get my lungs like that before I go. I do like high intensity, so my heart rate's really high, and breathing's important. And
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
smoke right before.
whether I smoke or not, like I do the same workout, and it's just a matter of if I smoke like extensively beforehand, I'll probably work out longer. And if we're on tour or something like that, that doesn't work to my, as we all know, it doesn't work to my favor. Because sometimes, we'll be having a show that day and my legs will be spent. And I'll tell Bobo, like right before, I'm like, I shouldn't have worked out this morning because we got an hour and a half and my legs going to be fried at the end of this shit.
Yeah, I like to, I used to smoke before working out. I don't really do that. I'll smoke before I do a walk. If I'm doing like a 2.5, 3 mile walk, I'll smoke a little bit.
I might smoke on the walk.
Yeah, I'll do that and I'll keep a brisk pace. But like to work out, smoke before workout.
Like if I think if I just hit
like
the joint
better.
a couple times, it'll be fine, But like for me, I would rather just wait because I feel like getting the workout done. That's and having the reward after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Help me ease back off of the the adrenaline and stuff like that and settle in after the workout and shit like that. You know, I feel like it helps because it's part of the healing process after you work out.
I love to smoke post-workout.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'd rather. Before, you know, you asked me this 20 years ago, 25 years ago, definitely smoked before I worked out. Because, again, it would put me in a zone where I would work out longer. But, you know, this is when I'm at home. And I don't got to worry about like an hour and a half show popping off after. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it does, you know, depending on the workouts you do, you might be fatigued by the end of that. And I've done it. Burnt my legs out on tour a couple times, like doing squats with weights, like weighted squats and stuff like that, and leg work as well as the cardio, and then getting on stage like 6-7 hours later to do another, which technically is a workout for us, an hour and a half when my legs are fatigued. I learned to not do that on the days of shows, but sometimes, you know, you end up pushing yourself a little bit more than you should. I've done it a couple times out of stubbornness, but no, I'm more conscious of that these days. All right, next one.
They're also asking, what about strength training?
Yeah. I mean, mixing it up is the best thing to do, doing a little bit of everything. Core training, strength training, cardio, weight training, but not heavy weights. You don't need to do heavy weights unless you're trying to be like a bodybuilder or walk around, you know, like a fucking house. Then you got to have a different diet for that. But if you're just trying to stay fit, doing a little bit of everything and being active. Walk, run, hike, lift light weights, do calisthenics, jump rope, row. Like, it all works. Even bowling, shit. We burnt when we were bowling that night. My count was that, you know, 500 calories in that 2 hours that we were bowling. And that's because we were bowling both lanes.
Both lanes. So
we were really consistently bowling. You know what I mean? So it's like your body's, I mean, I know I felt it the next day because I rolled a lot that day. Because my side wasn't using the other side in the first game that we played as the warm-up lane. Some of my guys weren't using.
Oh, we were on that shit.
Oh, we were on it.
Me and Ray and Colton were using it a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pedro wasn't using it that much till he started using it a little bit more in the second game because he wanted to get that roll together. And Doobie was barely using it. He used it the least, I would say. Because I think we all used it. I know FM used it, and he was trying to get his targeting together. I mean, we all touched it a little bit, but Doobie didn't touch it that much. And, you know, that's why, like, I don't even know if we finished that first game on our frame on that second side. I don't remember us finishing, but
we finished
the first game.
The second game we got cut off.
Correct.
Well, no, I'm saying like on our end on that first game as the warm up lane, you guys finished all your frames.
We kept it even. Like we just kept going. We didn't take you went back and forth.
See, that's the thing. You know, we didn't keep it consistent like that, and that's why it was way behind. That's why I rolled extra because I was trying to catch the frames up to you guys, but I could not get my targeting down on that side.
And Steph was like me too, by the way. He did great on the left. Steph was crushing it on the left.
It wasn't until the second game,
right,
that we start actually using that side and keeping track. And I rolled better on that other side than I rolled on the actual side we started with.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing good on both sides, but again, our game got cut off.
Yeah, it did.
You guys were going to win that anyway.
We were.
We knew that. You guys were up points because
we were.
There was a few gutter balls that were thrown on our end. They were, ouch.
What a fun game, though.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good, dude.
That setup again was
now.
Dope.
Yeah,
the setup there was really cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
I just need better balls, dude. Butt-ups.
Yes, that's a good one. Yes. All right. Don't you got your own bowling ball, Bobo?
No, I do not.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I had in my other spot. There was a bowling alley.
Yeah,
I was there, and you know, I had my favorite. But no, I do not have my own yet.
You should get a bulb.
You know, get the whole garb. I got a nice like jersey like top.
Get shoes and a ball in a bag, son.
The shoes are crucial.
The shoes are crucial.
Crucial, boy.
The shoes
Definitely.
are crucial. Absolutely.
Last game was the last time I'm putting those fucking things on.
And
my
the
feet.
ball, because of most of the time you're trying to find a ball that
It don't fit you.
that no.
I think I learned off that last time is that I think I want to get my own ball. Because I used to have one as a kid, like when I was bowling. I was doing like a bunch of practice leagues and stuff. But
There's a good bowling lane near me.
We should go down there.
Shop.
yeah, we should.
Highland Park Bowl is dope.
And
Yeah, you know what?
shop.
Somebody was just talking about that. I don't know if it was Aton or Ezone. One of them were talking about that spot.
Do they have a pro shop there, Bobo? Because that's where you could buy like the ball and the shoes and stuff.
I haven't noticed that they've done that, but they did some remodeling in there, so
Maybe.
I'm sure
Yeah, if there's a pro shop, you could definitely buy a ball
when
there.
you need it,
Because you could either take a ball there to get readjusted or get a brand new ball, which is suggestible. I would not buy a used one because like you never know the mojo the person had on that object.
Is
Okay.
Eagle Rock Bowl still around?
the All-Star lanes.
Yeah.
No, they trying to figure that out.
Oh wow,
That was a good spot.
that was a good right there on.
Eagle Rock Boulevard.
Yep.
Yep. I used to jam there sometime with the local band when I was like in my teens.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How I'd like to know how many of the people in the Asylum Bowl. Like
Yeah.
if you get down with bowling, like if you go and throw get down with roll action, just put your hands up in the
Bowling
insane
pins.
asylum. I just want like take a survey here.
You know what I thought about getting the other day? Some darts and dartboard.
You read my mind. I thought the same thing.
Like
I almost did. I'm like, man, it'll be perfect.
We put them up in here and do it.
like
Yeah.
Dart
Put it up
Simpson.
here.
Dart.
No man.
We could choose a wall and go
Yeah.
because we
Darth
got
Vader.
the room. Dart Vader.
Dart Vader, Dart Simpson. I got nothing else. I'm out.
Almost.
It's it's one of the biggest white man games.
Oh,
any
yeah.
game
Cocaine
you
game.
can play with a beer in your hand and smoke a cigarette. That's
Yeah.
a white man sport.
Yeah.
I would say anyone who could drink beer and do cocaine, it's their sport because back in the cocaine days, there was a lot of darts being played. I can tell you that
I'll
of
tell you-
all colors.
I'll tell you what, man. That is a hard game.
Yes.
You gotta have some good fucking.
I threw a dart right into my friend's fucking forehead, and it was
Yeah, I
not
remember you
fun.
telling that story. Yeah.
He ducked like I joked like I was gonna throw it at him.
You threw
He
it.
had his head standing there, and he went this way. The dart went this way, and it went straight in his head. And when he pulled it out, the blood was like just shooting out of his head.
Oh,
It was like a cartoon, bro.
Bully Blaze and,
the
Bully
By the
Bobo.
way, the sound of the dart hitting his head, it sounded like cement. It was terrible, man. But
Now you tell yourself that you didn't mean to throw it.
well, I meant to
but-
throw it, but I didn't mean to hit him.
Yeah, you
He
really hit
ducked
him.
in the way that I went away from him. So we both fucked up. Like he wanted to be cool by putting his head next to the dartboard.
Yeah.
And I purposely threw it away from the dartboard. He went in said direction.
Oops.
Yeah.
Something
Thump.
that you do. You don't.
Thump.
You don't put your head near the dartboard.
No. Yeah.
no, exactly. He was standing next to it to be
Yeah.
an idiot. Said, "Oh, okay, you fuck around," and it just right in his forehead.
Fucked around and found out.
He did. You
Luckily, it wasn't in the eye.
no, looked like a unicorn for a second. It's
Oh.
hilarious.
Unicorn.
Ow. All right.
All right, next in here, let's see. We got Midget Mikey saying, "Yo, B, didn't you voice over a MOP DVD?"
Might have. It's possible. You never know, man.
And Jeff in here is asking, just curious, does Cypress still get paid for songs played in movies?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering that too.
Hell
Good
yeah.
question. Yo, you know what's funny? I told you I'm rewatching Narcos. If you go to Netflix and just go on it, it gives you a preview.
Yeah.
Stay on the preview.
We ain't going out.
Yeah. I didn't know that until I was just watching it again. I'm like, we ain't going out.
Yeah.
It's dope. I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize they used that for the preview of Narcos. I was like, it's a cool one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, and the last one I see so far is Marbell. He's saying, imagine if Colton had to save the world by reading.
We'd be fucking doomed.
We'd be screwed.
Settle down, Sade.
That's a bad scenario. That is a bad scenario.
Nope, I learned to myself to not listen to you guys when it comes to reading, because all three of you guys were like, oh yeah, it's Sade. I'm like, nope. Nope.
Yeah.
I learned to not listen to anybody at the table when it comes to
He
reading.
got one right out of
What
9
is
Sade?
million.
Yeah, he got
One
one
out
little
of
thing
9
right.
million. Yeah.
Is it
You
Sade
keep
or is it
listening.
Sade?
It's Sade.
Sade. Yeah. We were just correcting him, and we got,
Yeah, he told me
Hey,
about it.
oh,
I was
you
like,
should
damn.
once in a while. It happens.
Listen to you guys.
But I'll take our odds any day. Like I said, that's the only.
Oh, yeah.
That's his only go-to.
No.
If that's your only win.
Falcon boy with Falcon. What
Yeah, if
what the
that's
fuck fell?
if that's your only win, you're out of your Falcon mind.
Falcon.
All right.
And I think that seems to be it.
Thank you for for your interactions. If more come, we will take them as we go. We're about to get into submissions, so check this out.
What?
Submissions, 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 submissions. Falcon. Falcon.
Bacon.
Bacon.
That was good.
All right, we got our homegirl Misty. I think she's all the way in Australia. She's asking for a little joint rating.
No.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harder.
Harder.
Bring it in. To the neck. To the neck.
Where is
they
she
were-
from?
I think Australia.
To the neck.
Yeah, to the Nick.
It's the
The
neck.
Nick. Yeah.
Oh, you got nicked right there.
Nick. Straight as a pencil.
You got nicked
I would say
there.
pencil.
Nice.
Straight as
No.
a pencil.
Straight.
Go to the right. You go right. You got nicked here. There.
Left.
Right.
There.
Left. Nar.
No.
Nar.
No.
Nar.
No.
Nar.
No.
No.
We're sorry. But yes, it was.
Give it
over
a
the line.
10.
No.
Give it
Oh,
a
look at that.
10.
No, mate. I'll give it a 5.
Five instead.
Too many nicks, mate.
And I don't
Yeah,
like
that-
that
hey,
hollow
listen.
tip.
It's not a bad 5, but you got some nicks there. You know what I mean? You got to just straighten it out a little bit more, and then it'll get to a 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? Because you bottlenecked at the top too.
Yeah. A little bit more practice. Go to Macca's. Practice there.
Good presentation.
All right. Yeah, nice presentation on the leaf. Yeah, that was actually a nice touch.
I like your style, dude.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
All right, I'm trying to get this photo up here. All right, here we go. Our boy Mike B. Callie's. This is actually Callie's cousin, Mike B. from Queens. He's saying if you're ever in Texas, though, you got to stop by Buc-ee's because I got this triple meat barbecue sandwich.
Wow. I will say Buc-ee's is a cool spot if you're in
Is it
Texas. Man, it's like a big, huge like shopping spot, but you also get gas there. Like the biggest gas station.
Oh, is this
like
that
one
one
of
I
those
seen on like
Buc-ee's.
Instagram that it's like a fucking 20,000 square feet type of thing?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one of
it's
them.
huge, and
They
they
got
got
carving stations
Mad
and shit.
food in there and everything, and yeah, it's a big spot.
Buc-ee's.
And they got some of the cleanest bathrooms there. I mean,
Yeah, thank God for that.
man, you take a piss and there's a person right there just cleaning up right after you.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
That
piss
job's
cleanup.
gotta suck.
Yeah,
Standing
got-
by,
There you
like
go.
you're on
Not-
watching
standby.
you.
Well, not right next to you, but they're right there.
One day that guy might run the company, dog. You know what I'm
Might.
saying? I started cleaning the pissers.
Yep.
Now I run it.
My store.
Spent my day looking at dicks at the beginning.
Oh my God.
Sitting in a urinal.
Whoa.
Terrible. Listen, standing at a urinal cleaning up after people.
Pisser cleaner.
job,
That's
man.
what
Well, there's a choice which way you're gonna look when this is happening.
Yeah.
yeah, you
very
do.
You're
important.
assuming they're making.
Yeah.
You're
Very
assuming.
important.
the
I don't
choice
think they'd
that
take that job unless they were happy with it.
I mean,
But I mean, if that's the only job you're qualified for and you need a job,
Yeah.
pisser cleaner.
piss cleanup.
Piss
Piss
cleaner
cleaner.
on Tubi.
Oh, that's the B movie that you want to see.
That's a D movie.
Wow. No.
Gosh.
It's a cleaner.
No.
Shit.
No. I will not watch Bobo. I will be like you watching, what was that movie you were watching? Emilia Perez or something. What was the movie you were talking about?
The one that I didn't make it.
You watched 20 minutes of it and had Joker 2. There you go.
Joker 2, 35 minutes.
35 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, but
I was like,
yeah, it's too late now. Only got a few minutes left to talk about all that.
Dude, now I want to watch. I think I might watch it tonight.
You want to watch a musical?
No, I'm just gonna try to see how far I can get because it's not. I'm not.
Okay, how long did you get first time you watched it, or you haven't watched it yet?
I haven't watched it.
Me neither, and I'm not trying to.
I'm gonna. Yeah,
I'm just
sometimes
saying.
I'm up. Yeah, fuck it.
for it, man.
It's my choice. You make
Yeah.
choices in life.
It's like a game. It's like a. Let's see how long I can last in this fucking not good
Terrible
thing.
situation,
Yeah.
though.
Knowing I could just shut it off and go, okay, that was enough.
I'm already angry, and that's all I've ever seen is right there. And I'm already pissed.
Well, if they hadn't flipped it into a musical, it probably would have been a different opinion about it from people. But people weren't expecting a musical.
Even this makeup is not ill enough. You know, it's like it needs to be
Terrible.
It's something. I don't know.
Is this Lady
Terrible.
Gaga?
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's dope. And it should have worked, but like turning it into a musical didn't work. So
Yeah, there you go.
There's that. That's the L they took. All right, next.
Smokestack Max up in here saying French onion soup done right. You guys a fan?
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely. When it's done right,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Agreed.
Delish.
A little salty, a lot of sodium, but
Delicious.
I'll take it. If that's my cheat soup, I'll have it.
What's on the left? What is that?
That's bread.
Just very white bread.
You can't see that that's bread, baby?
Motherfucking
Man.
bread, homie.
Pretty white.
I
Blends
see,
into
I see two holes look like
pig
eyes.
nose or like a pig nose almost.
It's a snout.
Yeah, it's a schnout on the
The
left.
schnout bread,
a
right?
schnout for
Snout.
What's that for? It's for dipping.
What is
Yeah.
Dipping snout.
It's regular bread.
it?
With some holes.
Bread.
It's
Holy
fucking-
bread.
It's fucking bread.
It's a wild boar snout.
You were born and bred for this.
Oh.
Got this.
All right.
All right, we got TFC up in here. He's saying, I got dinner from the L, Callie's favorite, El Tapadio.
Oh, man.
El Tapadio.
That's great.
Yeah.
He's saying, got this up the street last night, almost went creepo and gave my number to the waitress, he's saying.
Oh,
He's saying, ended up tipping her $10 and left.
There you go.
you was smitten, as they call it.
Hey,
You want free tacos?
You want no. You don't want no free tacos. He wants a date.
damn, that looks good.
So
right
ass neck time. Sack up, buddy. Seriously, man.
real.
You could do it.
The next time you put the tip in.
Oh.
And just the tip.
Next time you
Was that all the rice that they gave? Like,
That's what I
all
was
the
looking-
rice?
Yeah, what is that portion,
What-
man?
what-
I mean, there was a second part to that, but like just the intro to that, I could not top it. So like, I just left it there. All right, next.
Spoon of
Bubba, what if they
beans.
gave you this rice? Would you be
Half a
mad?
spoon of beans.
Wow, you got a quarter.
Right.
You got a quarter
Wrong
spoon
with
of
that?
beans, son.
Yeah, that doesn't look proportionate.
That's
enough.
not half. That's a quarter.
That's barely covering the bottom of the damn foil plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed to do better on the portions.
Man, way better.
All right.
All right. You might fire me for this, be real.
It's your choice.
This weekend, I was just like, you know what? Why does everybody at the table hate on this band? I was like, I got to listen to these guys live.
No.
So I go to Creed full set,
Oh, shit.
Cleveland, Ohio, live. And the top comment on there, this was the best concert I've attended. Look at that. See?
Out of 389.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Please, this is terrible. And nobody clicks on that unless they're a Creed fan.
Hey, listen, people. Yeah, Creed had a fan base.
Yeah,
you know?
Colton and 9 of his friends from high school. That was it.
Oh yeah, dude, that's their new shit too. Yeah, that's
They got new music?
no, they just reunited,
Oh,
so
oh.
they're doing the old shit, and people are showing up.
Well, yeah,
You going?
they had hits. I mean, I didn't listen to them, but I mean, they had hits.
Are you
always heard-
going, Bolton?
Yes.
I want to.
What? I thought that's.
I saw they're not touring till like next year.
I thought you were gonna say you went this weekend because that's what I thought he was gonna prepare us for.
So you're
Got live
talking about
footage.
that they're touring in 26?
It's gonna be like November of like 2025.
Then
November,
that's
December.
not next year, bro.
Well,
That's
close
this year.
enough.
I mean, geez, your mom's listening. Do you know this, right?
Well, they're going. It's going to be like 2025 into 2026. So
Okay, it's still 25 though when it starts.
Are you
in
paying?
November.
it's still pretty much a year when you round it up.
Oh my God.
Are you paying for the meet and greet?
We'll
yes,
see. We'll see.
He's going to.
I was hoping
sure.
Be Real TV would hook me up for the photo like the photo passes. Take some photos when I'm there.
Oh, let me know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Does Bolton freeze up in front of Stapp? Does he freeze up?
Oh, probably.
Be like, how, dude?
He's gonna fanboy out.
I'd karate chop.
Your music changed my life, man.
Don't confuse him with Nickelback, though.
No, you can't confuse them.
Nah, Nickelback's way doper.
I like them both the same amount,
What was
which
that
is
first
none.
Brokeback. Sorry.
Oh my
It's
god.
easy, man.
All right.
I was gonna say too. You know what's hilarious?
What?
In their album cover, "My Own Prison." I was looking at it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And I was like, that kind of looks like me on the album cover.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, with long hair.
That's Bolton, right?
Bolton related. He's like, I know that feeling. I've been there.
You related to that picture? Like,
Looks like young Bolton.
Damn.
have you ever been in that situation yet?
Yeah, I would imagine he had.
Go in that pose, you know.
Shape, you know.
Damn it, Mom. You know.
Yeah, that's me when I'm reading here.
That's me trying to figure out what's
Trying
my
to figure out
favorite.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, trying to figure out the word.
That was good.
No, that's roll your R's or you're fired.
And then I was even I was looking at them too. I was like, you know what? My favorite Cypress Hill song is Illusions. My
Right.
favorite Creed song is Illusion.
There you go.
Kind of goes together a little bit.
Well, you know, they only had one illusion.
Shit. If you,
We had many.
the best thing is that lately, Bolton in the group chat has just been putting the most, just all Nickelback and Creed, dude. It's been great.
Well, he's trying to torture us.
He
is what it
he
is.
says no, he really enjoys it too. That's the shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's.
Go, Bolton.
I'm sure that there's a documentary on Tubi about Nickelback.
Yeah.
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh, they made it to Netflix.
Well, they
Yeah.
probably got one on Tubi too, I would imagine.
Should have
Netflix.
been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head.
I have no connection to that song at all.
I have zero clue what he's referencing.
Yeah, so it can't get stuck in my head because I don't know it. It'd be one thing, you know, like because the chat.
And he said it with an accent.
With an accent.
Should've been this blind man.
He's Olivia Newton-John right now, dog.
Should've make it up.
What you got, son?
And
What
that
else?
seems to be it.
And that seems to be it. Thank you very much for your submissions. And salute to everybody that was locked in with us today on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Make sure you smash that like before you roll out of here. Subscribe. Tell your friends about us. You know what I'm saying? Share the show out. Crack the all notification bell and get down with all the content we be dropping. Salute to all y'all. C-.
Shout out to everyone here at the table, Treehouse crew, everyone that watches. A super special shout out. Happy birthday to my mom. It's her birthday today. Love you, Mom. And I'll be doing a party. My mom, every year on Twitch, she picks the songs for her birthday set. And then I just I mix them all together. So I'll be doing that tonight at 6 o'clock on my Twitch channel. We're going to be hanging out with my mom in the chat. So at C-Fan4 on all the social medias. Everyone have a great 2025. And I'll see you on Thursday. What up, Bobo?
All right. Catch me on the socials on Twitter X at Eric Bobo and IG at Eric_Bobo. Also on Discord, Bobo's Corner and Insane Asylum. Big ups to everybody here at the table, up in the treehouse, all the people that watch the show, Discord mods. Thank y'all so much for all of your help. And tomorrow night, be movie night. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all scared. Woo. And to everybody that supports us, thank you very, very much. And Snacks and I, we say, buddy.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout out to the Dominator. Shout out to Scott Stapp. And what's up, Cali Blaze?
Take that shout out back. And shout out to everybody here at the table. 5150 is the Insane Asylum. Follow me, CaliBlaze.net or Cali_Blaze on Instagram. And much love. See you guys on Wednesday.
Always remember the ones you lost. Swallow that.
BREALTV.